Hey guys, and what's up? This is the Merc from Bullshit Games, and today I have a guest with me, my roommate and friend Michael, and he is going to talk to us about the Dragons Maze pre-release event he attended for Magic the Gathering. So, Mike, where was the pre-release at?
It was at my local comic shop called Batman Comics, right across from a Italian restaurant on Main Street.
Did you get some good food while you were there? Did you go get some Italian?
Yes,
Okay.
I did actually.
Okay.
Amazing. Great combination.
Now, were there a lot of people there? Was it a big event, big turnout?
This was actually the second day of the pre-release, so there wasn't big enough. Well, there was a big enough turnout for a tournament, but it wasn't big enough compared to last night. Or should I say 12 a.m.
So it started at 12 a.m. And how long did it go? Like into the second day?
Into the second day, it was from 12 a.m. to noon, so basically a window of 12 hours.
So that's a lot of time to get some gaming in and to see the release.
Mm-hmm.
So did they like preview cards for the release, or did they just give you guys the boosters and let you kind of look at them and do it yourself?
It's organized in a way to where you signed up originally for 3 guilds. And depending on which one was bared first when you got there, is one you got. I wanted Silesian, I got Silesian. Now, an interesting thing about the guilds is that you had your main guild, which is, as I mentioned, mine was Silesian. You had what was called a sister guild, which was another guild of the 10 that shared a color with your main guild. Mine was Orzhov, because it has black and white, which Silesian has white and green, so white was a shared color.
Okay. What kind of neat, like promotional things did you get for signing up and going to the pre-release?
Promotional things. I got these 2 beauties. Show you.
Yeah, I think left is right and right is left. So
Camera.
Yeah.
Shiny foil mythic land called Maze's End. Now, what's so special about this, in addition to being the whole core of the pre-release, is that if you control all 10 gates with different names, you win the game.
Now, did everybody get a copy of that card for going to the pre-release?
Yes.
Okay.
And they also got a shiny foil planes with alternate art specific to Dragons Maze, because in Dragons Maze, there is no basic land. It's all gates or shocklands. You know what shocklands are, right?
Yeah, you talked about it the other day. So
okay.
And I'm sure, I mean, if you want to talk about it, you can kind of give people a little bit of a heads up.
Well, judging this as Dragons Maze, I'm guessing people already know what shocks are, considering they were released into previous sets.
Yeah.
But if I can put it up to the camera,
yeah, you can hold it up there a little bit more.
Right here, the symbol in the corner, it's unique because it's the Dragons Maze symbol. As I said, they have no basic land. So not only is the art unique, but also the card itself. And also, in addition to the art, over here in the corner, right above the symbol, is the date, 27 to 28, 2013, which was the day of the pre-release.
Now, did they have a bunch of foil lands to give out to people, or was it just luck of the draw that you got that one?
Oh, these were all given out with Maze's End.
Okay.
So they were in bulk.
And so it was all plains, or were there different colors?
They were all plains.
Okay.
And in addition to that, for attending, I got this called the Maze Runner Achievements. Yes, Magic has achievements now.
Video games. So they're bleeding over into our card games. It's wonderful.
Yeah, on the back you got a code, and this code was already redeemed by myself last night. And basically, all it has is congratulations. You have achieved the Maze Runner achievement. Bragging rights.
Now, like the achievements don't give you any bonuses or anything?
As far as achievements go, there's a new system, as I said with the achievements, called Planeswalker Points. And basically, all it is a scorecard a scorecard of Magic players for bragging rights.
Okay.
You don't get any special chocolatey.
So it's like your gamer score on like Xbox.
Exactly.
Okay. Doesn't really mean anything. It's just how much time and things you put into the game.
Yes. Basically, It says here you have put no life into this game. Let's give you something to be proud of.
We understand that you're sinking all your life into our card game, so have an achievement.
Yes.
Have 2, 3.
Smorgasbord. The thing that scares me is that this is also by Wizards, and I'd hate to see what happened if they put it over to D&D.
Well, we all know that I think the next edition of D&D is called D&D Next, so we'll see where that goes. So what's some other cool stuff?
Other cool stuff. Well, I got a pin, as you can all see right here. I'll put it up to the camera. This is the Orzhov symbol. Now, originally you're supposed to get the pin that corresponds to the first guild you chose, but I don't like the Selesnya symbol. All it is a freaking tree with little points that represent the sun, and the Orzhov symbol is just like the sun and the moon combined. It's badass. Say that right now.
That's pretty cool that they gave out pins to people that were there.
Yep. And this wasn't really given to me, but these represented. Damn camera. I'm getting used to this. This Selesnya. Wait, this is the Orzhov one. This Orzhov one is the sister guild. Basically, you're given 4 booster packs of Dragons Maze, 15 each, which is 60 cards, basic size deck, but no mana. Because for the mana, for Batman games specifically, as I know so far, they have what's called a land station. Basically, it was just a giant box of land. Amazing. And wait, this is Selesnya, my main guild. So these are like just little token cards I could use or show off.
So Mike, since this is what this set drops next week.
Yes, next week.
I guess what colors do you think are going to be the most powerful in this set?
Most powerful?
Yeah.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one to say because they're all bringing forth their best in this set. It's the last set of the block. But personally speaking, I would think black and white. Orzhov would be the best because they have what's called extortion. Basically, every time you play a spell, you pay either black or white, and target opponent loses a life.
Okay.
In addition to that, I actually managed to pull this one for winning the Dragons Maze event because Selesnya won. Now, the interesting thing about Dragons Maze is that it's not per person win. Depending on who was there for the guild, all represent that guild. Find her. Ah, here she is. Let's see a little bit. Tezia, Scion of Ghost. She is a 4/4 human cleric. Legendary creature. Has protection from creatures. And when she sits there pretty on the field, looking like a badass, every time a creature attacks you and deals damage to you, if it's not indestructible, it is destroyed by her effect, and you get a 1/1 flyer. Not only is that overpowered, but you also get a 4/4 beat stick with protection from creatures if you want to feel risky and swing out with her. And let's see here.
That's a pretty good ability, protection from creatures. So.
Oh, and she also has vigilance. So yeah, and for total converted mana cost of 7, it's amazing. The thing that gets me though is that you think with her abilities she would be mythic rare, but no, she's gold rare, which makes it even scarier. Seeing her pop all over the place.
Any other cool cards that really took your fancy that you got out of this pre-release?
Ah yes, this one. Council of the Absolutes. This is the legendary creature of the Azorius Guild, the blue and white. Basically, And this is the only Maze Runner that's actually mythic rare. And it has an ETB effect, enter the battlefield. You name a card other than the creature or land card. Your opponent cannot play cards of that name, and when you do, it costs 2 colorless less to play.
Okay.
So let's say like you choose cancel. They can't play cancel, but you can play cancel. I think for just 1 blue.
So it's like if someone had a counter deck, you could really
break it,
really ruin their day.
That or like a milling deck.
Yeah. No discard type cards.
And an interesting set of cards were called they're bringing back the 2 spells in 1 card thing. Now, I'm surprised they went with this format because the previous block of Innistrad, they had double cards where it was 1 card per side. It would be nice if they actually had 1 card per side because it was easy to read and they actually had a decent regular size artwork. But with these are unique compared to the original double spells because these ones have what's called a fuse mechanic. And a fuse mechanic, what that does is you pay both costs or both spells at the same time and you can play both. Whereas originally you can only play 1. Very fancy.
So all in all, what all did you get for the pre-release?
How many cards I got?
Yeah, you got what? 4 booster packs?
4 booster packs initially, and from winning it, I got 1 extra one, so that's 5 booster packs of 15 cards.
What any other really cool cards you saw that people had during games that you played?
Really cool one. Merc, the Is It Maze Runner. Now, he's special because basically his ability just says if you play with the top card of your deck revealed, and in every upkeep, if it's a sorcery or instant, you play it for free. No matter what the mana cost.
That's pretty badass.
It is.
Because I remember Is It was all about instants and sorceries and doing fun shenanigans with those.
Yes. It's the core of the blue and white instants and sorceries, milling and burning and stuff like that. All that fun.
Because I picked up a Geomancy deck back when I forget what set that was in, but I think it was the set after Ravnica. It was a Is It Geomancy pre-made deck.
Okay.
So there we have it. I mean, I take it the atmosphere there. Everybody was pretty excited. Pretty good buzz for the event.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, that's it. You get to see some of the new cards coming out in the set, which it drops. You know what day it drops next week?
I can't remember. All I know is it's next week.
Okay. Well, you got to see some of the cool cards that are coming out before the set drops, which that's next week at some point. And it seems like the pre-release events are a pretty cool deal. How much was it to get in?
I paid $5 up front initially, then I paid $20, so altogether $25, and I got 105 cards from the new set.
105 cards for $25 plus the pin, your 2 guild cards, and the 2 promo cards, and they give you a box that carry them all in, which is a good-sized deck box. So I guess, I mean, if I would have had a chance to go to one of those events, I wouldn't mind paying $25. I think that seems pretty fair. Were you happy with that?
And not to mention, these are pre-release cards, as in they're not even on shelves yet. When they get on shelves, their prices are probably going to skyrocket within the market.
Yeah, this is true. So there you have it. Is there anything you'd like to say about the event, just in closing?
It was fun. I recommend people going to them if they ever get the chance. And I hope to go to future pre-releases. This was the first pre-release I've ever went to. It was fun and amazing. Peace.
There you have it. That was Mike talking to us about the Dragon Maze pre-release for Magic. I'm the Merc, and this has been Poolshed Games. If you liked the video, please give us a subscribe or a like. Leave us a comment below, positive or negative. And we'll see you next time here at Poolshed Games.